Hi, baddies. It's been such a hot minute since I've seen y'all, and a hot ass minute, y'all. Like, it's been since November 14th. How are y'all? How's life? Nice seeing y'all. My name is Honey. Today, we're going to be talking about kind of the things that I slash with some of my faves for the entire 2 months that I haven't seen y'all. First off, I do want to say that I started getting really into beauty, so we're going to go ahead and do a little what are like some of the beauty things you need for 2025, and that worked for me and what might work for you. So the first one for beauty is lip care. I feel like one of the important lip things is having like a lip plumper slash maximizer or any lip balms. So I've been loving the elf lip plumper. It has been such an amazing thing that I've been using. Like it lasted me for like a whole ass year or even half a year, and I loved it. It was so great. I'm kind of sad that I don't have anymore. It's a really good dupe for the Tarte lip plumper as well. Speaking of lip balms, I also have another one that I really like. It's the Balm.com Glossier. These right here, they're amazing. I got the Christmas deal, which is biscotti and espresso. They have like a strong scent to them. I will say if you're sensitive to smell, specifically coffee smells, these two are not for you. I didn't really particularly like the smell. I wanted to try the formula since it's my first time really breaking into Glossier. Now, while trying these both, I honestly love them. I don't have the biscotti with me. They're somewhere in my bag. Biscotti formula goes on so nicely. Espresso one has a nice, I guess, lip tint color, but has like a nice sheer brown when I apply it to my lips. So it honestly gives my lips like a nice pop of color or even a muted color. Speaking of Glossier, here are some things I also don't like from their brand. Well, only just one thing. It was the Glossier Concealer Balm. I did try it. Honestly, I love the formula of it. It kind of is similar to like one of those water activated feeling of those water based or those water activated base paints. However, this is not water activated. It's a concealer balm that when you rub it into either your fingertip or into your brush, it is a cream and you apply it to your face. It goes on so nicely. However, the reason why I didn't like it is that because it goes on orange, so when I did a shade match for the Glossier color correcting concealer, correction, not color correcting, I mean the balm concealer, doesn't match. There was no matches. None of them really matched. I wanted to try Glossier just to see, but it just did not work well with my skin tone. And I think I'm on the olive, probably neutral skin tone. Moving on to like beauty wise, I am finished with one of my skincare products. So I've had the Pretty Skin Snail Mucin since the summer of June 2024. So it lasted me for a good 6 months, y'all. Like this was a really good formula. I loved it because the Pretty Skin Snail Multi Cream had a toner, emulsion, serum plus cream all in one. If you were to say like this is basically the 5-in-1 Go shampoo for men, sorry y'all. But I really liked it. The formula was really nice. For me, there was a fragrance, but it wasn't too bad for me. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, then this may not be working for you because it had like a tint of fragrance to it, but I didn't feel like it was too stripping of my skin. If anything, it made my skin feel very well moisturized. Related to skincare wise, I've been trying out Dr. Jart's, which I had replaced the Pretty Skin Multi Cream. I've been trying out their Tiger Color Corrector Cream, and I've also tried out their Dr. Jart Hydro Cream. I don't have any opinions just yet. I will say that I love the formula for the both of them. So another thing is for hair care, I've been finishing up some of my hair masks. One that I tried was the silicone mix, and I know some people might say like, "Oh, silicone mix, like, oh, that's spooky." But I honestly like the silicone mix because it's honestly a deep hydration for your hair. I've grown up using silicone mix for my sibling because they introduced it to me. Now that I've finished with this, like it's honestly to say like I'm ready to close the chapter. So I've been dabbling into other hair masks. I recently picked up a Amika hair mask from their line Normcore. For another like skincare item slash makeup item that I have been in love with has been makeup wipes. I've been using the Sephora Hydrating Cleanser Wipe. Other wipes that I've used, like any makeup wipes, they left my face feeling dry and very patchy, and I just didn't like it because they would also leave some leftover product on my face as well. And obviously, you're supposed to like do a quick and go and then wash your face, of course. But these just happen to do the job of just in case if I am super tired and I just want to wipe everything off. The Sephora Hydrating Cleansing Wipes with aloe vera is honestly one of my fave cleansing wipes or makeup removers because it does the job. It does the job. It cleans your face, but it also makes it feel hydrated. So I think it's just one of my like personal faves that I probably don't want to switch out. Anyway, so that's a wrap for beauty wise. Let me go into like home ec, anything related to room decor wise. So this is also gonna fall into the branch of electronics too, just to make everything easier on my end. So for home ec or room decor, I've recently finished out my candle from I think this is from it's from Marshalls for $8. I've used the scent or the brand Sensational. It has coconut and beeswax in it. It's a tangerine and guava scent. It was honestly such a good daytime candle. I love the scent. It was so nice. I'm kind of sad because if you look over here, there's like candle wax all over, but I don't feel too committed to really finish all of that. So another thing related to room decor or home decor has been lighting. As you can tell, my lighting has improved. As you can tell, 1 and 2 right there. But we'll get into that because I'm going to show you the first one. So the first lighting that I really love is the cabinet lighting from Home Depot. I had gotten this maybe sometime when I came back to my hometown because I was like, I want to improve my lighting situation because I get ready in my restroom. So I want to give it that luxurious feeling that I used to have when I was in my college town or at my college town apartments. And I wanted to have that feeling that's very luxurious, but also because baddie on a budget. I got this in the price range and I'm not too sure. So I'll go ahead and do some research. And if you better edit this in there because if you are lazy as I had gone this for like in the price range between $20 to $30. I know it is pricey, but it's rechargeable. So I think it's a sustainable option if you're trying to go for lighting. It has 3 modes. It has a bright section. Of course, it has the medium, lower section. And then those are the only 3 light sections that it really has. So after electronics, we also have some clothing pieces I actually really like. As you can tell, they're right there, getting hung dry or hang dry. And it's from Forever 21. And I honestly think these are really good, but basic, very foundational pieces that probably you need in your wardrobe. This is on the women's side. However, though, I use it for unisex or I use it as kind of as a top. It's Forever 21's dupe for the Skims dress or X, Y, and Z, but they call it the Sculpt Butter Seamless Dress. And what I like about it is that it's stretchy, it's with spandex. Honestly, the material is nice and soft. However, I know it is Forever 21, so it is on like the fast fashion side. I got this for $5 because the OG price was $22. I got these for $5 because of their end of the year sale. And I think when you really find pieces that really, and I also read the care label, and I feel like that's a lot of things that people often neglect when it comes to taking care of their clothes. For these, since it is on the fast fashion, you want to make sure you take good care. And since I know how to sew, I know how to put together the seams, I know how to do X, Y, and Z and mend my clothing, which is a good skill that I think you probably might need to know when it comes to fashion. So if it's wherever to have a rip, I know how to put it together, I know how to stitch it back up. I also know that when it comes to these types of dresses or clothings for spandex, you need to do a cold wash and then you need to hang dry or let it air dry. So that's what I'm doing because if you were to let it, dare say, maybe like put it in the dryer, it's gonna obviously shrink or probably melt because it has like some plastic in it. But yeah, those are the things that are kind of like my faves since November, since the last time we checked in October. Um, Mentality wise, I can't wait to go back to doing long form content. I know that it's been a hot minute, but I think I'm ready to go back to a game plan and just really just kind of go back to conservation. So I have a lot of things that I really want to go back to. So I can't wait to see you in the next video. Let's definitely talk soon, y'all. Anyways, be safe. Bye, cuties. Mwah.